CLMP and UI bringing in hundreds of crews, as we've been telling you, from out of state.
And after everything we've been hearing from the power company officials and Governor Malloy, folks just want to know when their power will be back on.
Everybody sitting in their house with no power. That is the big question tonight. News 8's Bob Wilson live inside CLMP headquarters Operations Center in Berlin tonight. That's the nerve center of their push to get the power back on. Bob?
It is. The governor threw out a lot of numbers, so I want to put them on a map so you can see. Take a look at this yellowish area here is about 10% or 1% or less, depending on the town. So they've made huge strides, huge accomplishments over here. The purple, the red, 40 to 60%. The black or grayish areas are about 80% or higher. So you can see where they're focusing their efforts now, and they've been shifting the crews down to this area over here. And this is the nerve center. This is where everybody is. This is this command staff over here. There's a lot of support staff brought in, and this is unprecedented to have this many people. They've got tables set up over there as well. These are temporary tables brought up in another conference room and a couple conference rooms back there. A lot going on here, and they're making sure that everybody has a direct line in if they have to report a down power line. And joining me, Katie Blent, your Senior Communications Advisor. Explain to me why it's taking so long and what kind of problems you're running into, because the whole eastern part of the state, they have entire infrastructures out.
Well, you know, in some areas we are actually rebuilding our infrastructure, but, you know, we planned for and braced for a weeks-long restoration effort, and that is what's playing out across the state. But we are, as you had said, taking all available resources and shifting them to the eastern part that has been so hardly hit. And what we're hoping is that we currently have about 200,000 customers still without power, and that number to be cut in half by Saturday midnight, and by next Wednesday, complete restoration.
Now, one of the things, as the restoration happens, there are a lot of dangerous situations out there. Talk about that, especially with generators, people using generators and lines coming back on.
Those are two of the most important things at this point in the restoration. A lot of people have gone out and bought generators, maybe never used them before. The most important thing is to have a licensed electrician install it. You can't just plug a generator into your regular home socket. It can cause backfeed that could hurt our linemen. It can also hurt you in your house and cause damage to your house. So just make sure you do that.
Licensed electrician. And once they start energizing those lines, the power is going to come back on, so a dead line laying at the foot of your driveway may become live in a second. Don't touch any power line. Assume they're always live. I'm Bob Wilson, reporting live here at the Emergency Operations Center. Back to you guys.